Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I want to appreciate you real good. Yeah, while we're waiting for the time, I just a few minutes to the time, I just choose that you start now so that I can start the background to you for you, and so that you can also understand what we stand for. This is your evening drive, live on your number one internet station, Igalaradio, live on Facebook, and my name is Yunusa Gabriel Énémali. They sometimes call me Okanyi One. I want to appreciate our viewers from Cyprus, from Malta, from Russia, from the US, from the Caribbean, from Barbados, from Canada, from the Americas, from South Africa, from Nigeria, from Anigba, from Akpa, and so on and so forth. I told you earlier on, since yesterday, my guest is Dr. Febian Akpa. He's here right there with me, and he's a man of time. I was extremely delighted to see that he was even 1 hour ahead of time, even waiting for me. And that is why I'm so delighted. So please tell us where you're watching us from, and then your contribution. It's all about the development of our community, because we do not have any other village called our own, more than our own community. That place you are is somebody's own. What about yours? What have you done to see that your community is better? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to take your time again. My man, I call him the man. When I heard his story, I was touched. But then again, I'm not always moved by sentiment or emotions, but I know that all of us should do the same thing. I have Useni Atamodu, who is already watching. Good evening, sir. God bless you. Nuhu Yusuf Nuhu is also watching. Jibu Osumi is also watching. He says, good evening, watching from Lagos. Thank you so much. How is Lagos this evening? Thank you so much, because I know that all we are doing is to see that Igala land should be developed, because we do not have any other place to call our home. So all of you, I noticed that 324 people were standing by waiting to watch our program this evening. God bless all of you wherever you're watching from. So please, you have any comments you want to make? He's going to tell us about himself, his project, his community-driven project, and how he's been going on with it. I have comrade Ernest Obetule says, Ernest Obetule live watching. He is also online. God bless every one of you. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't bother to know where I am, but I am in Nigeria, in Igala land to be precise. And I have my brother. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm thanking God. I'm fine.
Yeah, I can see you actually looking good, even though listening to your story, I felt a little bit. Maybe introduce yourself to as many viewers that will be watching this evening.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Febian Akpa.
Okay.
I'm from Akpa local government. I'm a lecturer. I was a lecturer in Kogi State University until my appointment was terminated, along with 121 to 127 other colleagues of mine. Of course, our appointment was terminated. Mine was terminated. I wasn't around. I was sick, poisoned. I was sick and away on treatment, only to hear that my name was among those who lost their jobs. And well, God saved me. I lost my hands and legs that time, but I'm back again. I'm getting up, and that is that. I'm up.
I don't want to dive into it. It's still in court.
Yes.
But however, how did you cope all this period that you're not on your feet?
It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. ASU has been supporting myself and my colleagues with 80,000 every month to keep while this case is on. So I have to live on that.
Oh my
Then
God.
some friends sent some support, family support, and of course, people were supporting. Then prayers. Then the rest I can't say, I don't know. That's where we say God was involved.
Well,
because you can't believe it. It was expensive, but I don't know how I went through it. So it's God.
Few days ago, no, not few days, just yesterday,
Yeah.
somebody told us that you were one of those who were, the drivers of making sure that Akpa General Hospital was given some level of renovation. Please tell us about this community-driven project of yours.
We are talking about Akpa Decides.
Okay.
Akpa Decides. Before the election last year, then I was recovering. I I actually look ahead, and God has given me that gift to see something before time. I felt one, the state is heavily overburdened with loans and debts. Salaries are not being paid regularly and in percentages where they are paid in some places. And then nothing is really happening. So for me, I felt the future may be worse because the growth is so good. Our people only survive on cashew most times. Our youths are heavily unemployed, and I felt we need to start providing solutions from within. We need a little light that can glow and work. So for that reason, I started Akpa Decide.
While you were sick?
Yes, I was down when I started that. I was recovering. I started it, and why I really started it also is because it was in Akpa that I was treated. Wow. I went to FMC Lokoja. We couldn't get the result. They even went on strike. I went to Abuja. No way. So I said, okay, if I would die, let me die in my father's house.
Oh my God.
And then somehow a therapist, a football coach, Coach Mahmoud Musa, was invited. He looked at me, he looked at my MRI report, and he said, let him try. He'd never had hope. Nobody believed I would make it. But it started, and little by little, we started picking up. Little by little, the poison came out through my leg, the same leg where it entered. It eventually came out. So I said, now what will I do to give back to the society?
Oh my God.
This is where God helped me to come up. What can I give back? So to give back, we say, okay, I don't have money. I'm unemployed. I have nothing. But I have God and I have people.
So at this point, while you were sick,
yes,
and trying to get your feedback, you were sacked.
Yes, I lost my job while I was down on the 20 on the way appointment was terminated on the 14th of August 2017. I had no hand, no leg. They lift me to take me to everything. They even back me, and
oh my God,
I was just a cabbage. Take it that way. I was just like that.
Okay, I'm a little bit touched, but then go back to this this initiative of giving back to your community.
Yes, a therapist who didn't even believe I will make it. So my case was among the worst you can think of. Just say, let him try, and he started. In the Akpa there, not outside Akpa. And we're doing it, and I started picking up. The hands started responding, and little by little. And after I survived it, after we started getting up, some people were even saying they should just leave me to die and the rest. After we came out of it, we said, no, nobody should be blamed. Now, what do you do? So we started getting anybody we can get, we just bring them together. We start talking, how do we develop our land?
Yeah.
There are no hospitals. I went to Lokoja, I went to Abuja and came back home. The hospital room is not really there. So we started putting people together. And more people, this is an Akpa son in London, in Lagos, in Abuja, in Aingba, in Akpa, wherever you are. This guy is good in electronics. This one is an engineer. This one is a contractor. This one is good at doing just one small, whatever you can. We believe the initiative is that you have something you can do.
That's correct.
So we created
very correct.
As I'm talking, some of you cannot reach me right now where I am. But right now we are communicating.
Very correct.
We were actually ahead of the coronavirus. We went online before the time. So with that, people started coming. We achieved one thing. We brought our people, even those we didn't know their location. Somehow we were able to reunite families, friends, long lost, but we achieved that. Secondly, we say now development. Erosion is wiping out Akpa. The hospitals are not good. Health. Our children are not getting good education. The economy is so bad. Nothing is just functioning. There's no light. So what can we do to reverse this story? If the economy and the government is not having, they can't even pay enough salary in the local government. If the government can't do it and they are not doing it, what can we do for ourselves? If you have a certificate, it's your own.
That's correct.
If you do anything on the land, it's your own. If the road is good, you are the one who will use it, your children will use it, strangers will use it, it will open so many things. So that's how we started. And in the course of gathering our people together, we started bringing up topics, we analyzed them, we discussed together. Then we started looking at projects. One of our love projects was to rebuild the Akpa library. The library is there, totally gone. I read there in those days. Many engineers, many doctors, many of our prominent men read in that Akpa library beside prisons. But if you go there, it is gone completely. No roof, the walls are gone, termites, the books have been eaten by termites. Together with Hajia Malama, we paid a visit. Malama, the wife of Ogoy, former chief of defense staff. We visited the library and we said, oh, we Akpa needs a library. We are still discussing that project when other people are bringing other issues too, and they are really heart-touching issues. Like the hospital. Yeah. There are so many issues here and there. So, along the line, an anonymous donor. There was no light in the hospital, no light in the theater where operation takes place, where surgical sessions take place. An anonymous donor provided light for that theater. What
kind of light?
Solar.
Oh, solar.
There's 24 hours light in the theater right now.
Fantastic.
I won't say what is yet to come now. Somebody who wanted to come and provide that light only came to hear that light has been provided. The roofs are leaking in the hospital. The request was also placed again. We discussed it on the platform 2 months ago. An anonymous donor came from nowhere. And from nowhere, because the people who asked for quotation did not act. Until 3 days ago, the man came and first they removed all the roofs in the maternity ward.
3 days ago.
That was completed 3 days ago. As at yesterday, they removed all the roofs in the theater, and that is ongoing. They should have completed it by now.
Please.
And they are going to roof the whole of the general hospital.
Please, I need to talk on this one because, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, you know why I'm excited? Community report, when I reported Ida, Dekina, and Iyali. A lot of Akpa sons and daughters say, oh, can you go to Akpa? Akpa is dead.
Yes.
But you know my joy today? I am happy to hear this, but I'll also go there and report it. Thank you so much. But before I continue, let me appreciate those who are already online. Enes Obetule, comrade, Enes Obetule, CEO, is online. Arome Okwanachi is watching. Akogu Ali, JP, very impressive. So he said. Akogu is still watching. Prince Gowon, NHS, says, my boss, Dr. Febian, greetings to you, sir. All right, Grace Matthew is also online. Enes Obetule still said, he says, very impressive. Thank you. Zaguru is online. Juliet Erile is also watching. God bless every one of you. Michael Onucheyo is also watching. Timothy Maha, God bless you this evening. Jibo Osumini says, this is very impressive. Engineer Kabir Abija, thanks a lot, my brother. All right. Paul Simon says he's watching live from Lagos. Innocent. This is from all the way from South Africa. He says, we are the leaders. Wait, let me read this out very well. We are the leaders. Last I know, I can't remember, I can't understand what he said. He said, Innocent still went out, said, zonal hospital, Akpa, not general hospital. Whether you call it general or zonal or hospital, now hospital. Thank you so much. What we are hearing now is fantastic and it's awesome. All right. Nicholas D. David says, awesome job. Thank you so much. Timothy Maha says, great initiative. Adagio Ibo says, well done. Oh, you guys are doing great jobs. Thank you so much. Abubakar Rojon says, good evening, Mr. Énémali. Thank you for the job. Well done. Watching you live from Lagos. Thank you. It seems Lagos people now take over the whole show today. Okay. Now, Ida General Hospital, because a wealthy nation are wealthy people, are wealthy nation. And I'm interested and I'm happy to hear all of this, because I'll soon come there and report this. Please go ahead and let us know this good news, because it's important.
Yes, so that is the hospital. We organize environmental cleaning, and we are still at the stage of putting equipment together, putting resources together, and getting people in all the environment there to take the initiative and start cleaning the environment. We actually want to put refuse dumps in every location, so that when they dump this refuse, we will separate the refuse. They will separate it before dumping them. The ones we can use and convert to manure for our farmers. We have that thought in mind, and we want all Igalas to do the same in every community. I see Ayingba people starting it already, and everybody should be doing that.
I appreciate you.
So we have that in mind. We also have other issues, the environmental issue. Dangote and so many other miners are taking plenty of coal out of Akpa, but nothing good is being given back to the community.
In terms of social community responsibility, you mean that is not happening?
It has been fight and struggle, and yet no major impact in the whole of the operational area in Akpa local government. Zuma is doing the same thing in Njema. So we are trying to see how we can come together with a powerful negotiating team, respected, that can talk with them, negotiate with them, and get something happening. And there is still more. We are putting our professionals together. In Akpa Decide, the way we are running it now, we want our doctors, and they are together, they have a platform. Our lawyers have their own platform, our legal practitioners, our engineers have their platform. Our educationists, our professors, they have their platform, lecturers from all universities.
I also learned that you're doing something in Omala, in Dekina, and it's like, come on, it's like wildfire. Please tell us the story.
I've forgotten how Igala make that proverb. You don't enjoy something alone until someone else tastes it too.
That's correct.
It is only when another person tastes it that will know the joy of it. So, in line with that, Akpa, the old Akpa, is presently made up of Omala and Olamaboro.
That's correct.
So we felt if Akpa has to get up, it will not get up alone.
You need to carry others.
We had to create Omala Decides Development. And as I'm talking to you, if you are from Omala local government, key into it. We've gotten a piece of land in Omala. The students, the Omala Students Association got a piece of land much earlier. So Omala Decides, when we started talking about library, and we're looking for land, they said there's that C of O. So we started mobilizing our people, and we are still mobilizing, and people are responding. Fantastic. People are donating blocks. Wow. People are donating cement. Fantastic. People are donating cash, building materials. We want to put a standard library, which will be both conventional and e-library.
Fantastic.
With capacity to host a JAMB CBT center.
Wow.
So if that happens, we'll request for a center there, so that our students from Omala will not be traveling to Ayingba, Lokoja to write JAMB. You can be at home and do these things at home. And the library will serve everybody, and also make provision for training. Training of our students,
skill acquisition center, and all of
now that. You reminded me, in Akpa, we have a plan now to put up a skill acquisition center. Wow. There's a building there already, which we have been asked to come and take to inherit. We actually want all Akpa sons to contribute to funding it, so that we'll be training those who cannot go further with education. We'll train them on these little skills. That's what the Igbos are doing, and they are entrepreneurs everywhere, doing so many things. That is, by the way. So that is for Omala. That is Omala Decides. We talk of, in Akpa, we are also talking of a standard model medical lab.
My brother, hold on there. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you can understand my passion for it, community development. Everybody, provided you are a son of Igala or daughter, wherever you are, begin to think back home. Dr. Febian have started something, and I believe you can also contribute. But before I continue, don't forget, evening drive is just for 15 minutes, and we're going to do so much that we can to achieve the little we can. All right, Timothy Maha says, great initiative. Thank you, Mr. Timothy. Adagio Ibo says, well done. You guys are doing great job. I appreciate you. Abubakar Rojonuga says, good evening, Mr. Énémali. Thank you for the job. Well done. Watching you live from Lagos. God bless you, sir. Timothy Maha is still on. He says, may God bless everyone who contributes to the progress of our land. May God bless such person too. And I say, amen. And I do again. Innocent says, God bless you, Okanye Énémali, Innocent from South Africa. God bless you. In fact, he's a son of the soil from Akpa. Akogu Ali JP says, God bless you for this great job, Mr. Énémali. God bless you too. And so Betule says, I'm short of words. We can make it together. Thanks to Dr. Febian. God bless him. All right, Rotara Farouk Yusuf says, God bless you real good. Ladies and gentlemen, you are blessing others. Please, let others bless you too. And the only way others can bless you is when you begin to also contribute back home. Do to people what you want people to do to you is the golden law. My brother, before we finally leave for today, tell us.
Can I quickly mention the other ones?
Please go ahead.
Now, I was talking about the standard medical laboratory in Akpa, which will serve all the hospitals in Akpa local government.
Wow.
Any hospital you have a patient, it's not a case where you start running to Abuja, running to Lokoja. If it's there, it will serve. People from Olama Boro can come, people from Akpa or Olmala can come and use it. And in fact, all parts of it, once you have it standard, it's standard, everybody will. So we have that in our intention. Now, we also have Olama Boro decides development.
Omala.
The people from Alaboro, we put them together and we're still calling more people. Come, put your heads together, think of what you can do for your local government. If the development takes place, everybody, eventually everybody wants to go to Lagos. Yes. Everybody wants to go to Abuja because it's developed. If Akpa or Alaboro is developed, everybody will start moving down here.
Very correct.
We have, there was a time Ayimba was hot. Hot like fire. In fact, these cult boys were attacking her. There was a day they held Ayimba ransom for 2 days. Everywhere was locked down. But before that time, about a month or two, we started Dekina Peace and Development. I spoke with Architect Gabriel Aduku and some prominent sons of Ayimba and Dekina local government, and we put it together and we started discussing that. It's still the same thing that's happening in Akpa. What is the objective? Let's end all this violence and bring back development. That is the capital, the center of Igala. So if we get it right, where is Akpa? Where is Dekina? 45 minutes. Where is Akpa, Dekina? Where is Olamaboro? And so you see, that is the idea. The people from Dekina come together. The idea is if Akpa works, Olamaboro works, Omala works, Dekina works, either Ofu and all the others too will pick up, then everybody will become like California that has no resource, but their economy is bigger than the economy.
But fortunately, we have resources.
We have resources. We have, in fact, on agri. On agri alone. Why should Dangote be the one mining? Can't 10 Igala sons who put 20 million to buy phone for the last election? Can't 10 of them alone come with 20 million, 200 million and start the initial process of mining coal? Oh my Gala, he will still bring the proceeds to invest back at home.
I agree with you totally.
You see, the whole idea is, as Idachaba will say, giving back to the system what system has given you. And Akpa decide, we say, even if Akpa didn't give you anything, they gave you a certificate of state origin, and it's on your CV and your credentials, and it's part of what made you a millionaire, a billionaire, or educated man.
Well, finally,
so
before we go,
bring it back home and use that, invest at home. All these boys who are making trouble have no job. That's why.
I agree with you.
Bring it back home. And all these children who didn't know education pays will follow, they want to be like you. And you discover that each time you are coming, you have many people who want to do what you are doing. Then our retirees, they retire and stay in Abuja and Lagos. We want them to retire and come back home and enjoy the same life they enjoyed when they were young men before they left home. So if you make home better, you retire and be happy at home. And then if you give us, we don't need your strength again. But the knowledge you have, you share it with us, and more people will grow the way you grew and got there. And Igala land will be much, much better. That is the dream.
Please,
and we are not after anybody's cash.
Thank you.
We only need your idea. Then those who can invest and contribute to make it work, bring it together. We are not, I have nothing. Even if you charge me now, I have no one kobo on me. But we want your ideas. And when it works, everybody can go to sleep happily. There'll be food for everybody. And there'll be job for everybody. And everybody will just be at peace. To old age. Thank you very much, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, you want us to continue? Now, we will not continue. Is it not the same thing that we've been preaching? Community, let's think of what you can do to your community. When last did you visit your community? What is that thing that is happening in your community that you know and you did not, you gave a deaf ear and all you look the other way? This is time for you to wake up. But before I round it up, I said, Suleiman Ibrahim, good evening. Thank you so much for being part of this program. Deborah Ibrahim, all the way from Belgium. Good evening, ma. How is Belgium this evening? Saliu Isa is also online. John Desmond actually gave us Dr. Fabian's contact, and when he told us that a young man is doing this, and today we have Dr. Febian right before us. He says, thank you, kind Dr. Akpa. You are rising star. Thank you, Saliu Sani Ako is also watching. God bless you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what? I'm going to leave this with you. Please share this and share to as many sons and daughters, provided you are from the Igala Kingdom. When I mean the Igala Kingdom, the 9 local government from Kogi East, which is bigger than some nations, some countries. Ibrahim Deborah from all the way from Belgium says, God bless you, doctor. Yes, he is not just a doctor now, he has decided to go back into the community and give back. See, if we don't do anything, our tomorrow will be doomed. Do we like it so? No. Well, this is where we call it a day. I thank you so much for being part of today's program. And now where I want to come out now, all of them, I don't begin to send in report now. Timothy Maha says, please ask Dr. Fabian to share his phone number here. God bless you, Mr. Okay, I think he needs to do that. Please, somebody say you should share your number before we finally close. Timothy Maha says you should share your phone. Please tell us your number.
My number is 080 39 30
9398. Call it again.
080
Timothy Maha, the list, 080 39
93
98. That is his number. Thank you so much, Mr. Timothy Maha.
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
080 3930.
Okay, 080 3930. You know, say when your head choke like this, you go
take it again. 080 3930.
080 3930
9398.
9398.
Yes.
Okay, I hope you got it. Thank you so much. All right, Issa Buhari, he says, thanks to the speaker. He has something upstairs. Thank God for your life, as you have a lot to give to your community and humanity at large. All right, Deborah Ibrahim had gone ahead to post the number. Call it again, please. 080 yes
39
yes
30
yes
93
yes
98.
All right, Ibrahim Deborah, all the way from Belgium, has gone to post the number. It's right here. So if you have not seen, you can copy it and call him. Please encourage my brother. Please encourage your community. Please support your community. Reach out to your community. Please reach out. The time is come now. Let us contribute to our community, and by the grace of God, I will be there. This is the time I got it. All right, Timothy says he's got it. I think maybe you can pick the call. Maybe they are the one calling you, please. We're rounding up any moment from now. So, ladies and gentlemen, in fact, let me leave him so that he can talk, because we must do it now. This is not your typical radio station. And my brother is here. And Enes Obetule, I can see you're happy.
Yes,
Tell me, what's
happy.
the joy?
You know, yesterday,
Yes.
while doing this program, somebody mentioned Dr. Akpa.
Absolutely.
And today he's right here with us. It's not left for us to go back.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Before we know, our Negala capture.
That's correct.
That's our dream. So that 1 naira, we don't need the cash. You can send 2 exercise books down to that primary school.
You
can build a small medical center back there in your village. School fees join, work join, 5,000 Thank you very much.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we're not minding the fact that government too can contribute our own, but we also want to complement the government. And that is why, not that we're undermining the strength of government. Government can do it, but we also want to complement the government because we know that the government is choked with so many things. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I call it today. My name is Énémali, live on your #1 internet station, Igalaradio, live on Facebook. And it is your evening drive till I come your way again tomorrow. God bless all of you. Please think of what you can do for your community rather than what your community will do to you. If you don't get anyone, at least they gave you, when they say your state of origin, you say Ankpa, Ida, Dekina, or Kogi. Okay? So, all right, Timothy Maha says, oh, God, leave me, make I go. You don't do. He says, Chief Enes Obetule, I see you. God bless you, and bye-bye.